Hello, everybody on Ashdown Jones. This is a bit unusual, isn't it? It's Phil and I. We're not doing a lockdown lesson, Phil. We don't need you to do a lockdown lesson today. Thank you.
It may look like we're close, but we're actually miles apart. Finally.
It'd be funny, wouldn't it, if these two pictures are next to each other and we just sat next to each other, but we're not. So Phil is in, I wanted to say Phil's in the studio, over to the studio. Phil is in the Ashdown Jones office. Apparently he can't get any work done at home with a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. No idea why. But he's all alone. On the whole campus is completely empty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sequestered at home alone.
Really.
It's hard.
Every morning about 11 o'clock, the postman puts the envelopes through, and I run to the door to try and have a conversation, but he's gone like that. Never seen him move so quickly.
Oh, bless him. So it is a little bit sad, and we'll be very glad to get things back to normal. At first, it was like, yay, all this peace and quiet. And now we're like, where is everybody? So we're still having Zoom calls with our team and FaceTime calls with our clients. Phil and I are holding the fort at the moment. We've got everybody else on furlough. Everybody else is having some garden leave and probably in Netflix land in the PJs right now.
Edward is literally having garden leave.
He's literally having garden leave. If you're not following Edward Myers and his amazing garden, it's the new Alan Titchmarsh. He's going to have his own show by the time we go back to work, if we can get him back. And Hannah, well, we haven't heard today, but Hannah was due her baby last week. So for those of you who are following the Hannah Julie, over a week.
Yeah.
It'll be any moment now. we'll send her our best wishes. So we wanted to tell you a couple of things. One is, this is where we are at the moment. If you phone the Ashdown Jones office, you get put through to my mobile. I will answer the phone and try and direct you and advise you as best I can. But the phones should actually just phone twice. One for somebody who wants to view an empty house. So we're trying to organise that so everybody stay safe. And the other one is somebody who wants to sell their own house in a few weeks' time. So it's actually, to some extent, things are still turning. We know that Rightmove is a little bit quiet at the moment. We expect that to change. But, we're still taking offers from houses that have already been viewed.
It's amazing, really.
Yeah, it is.
Something just to talk about is the government put out some information, I think it was earlier this week, about buying houses and selling houses. And it's been construed a few times to me the wrong way. There is nothing stopping people putting offers in on houses. Obviously, we're not allowed to show homes face to face. But the advice was purely that if you have exchanged contracts and you've got a date in contract to complete, if possible, you can now move that date. If it's not possible, then you are allowed to move. But good luck with moving vans. But the advice was purely that if possible, change the date, and that's where it stopped. It didn't say, it wasn't about stopping putting offers in and stopping the industry at all. So it's just something I wanted to clear up, because a few times I've been asked the question.
So you can still put an offer in, you can still exchange, you can still complete, particularly if it's a vacant house. We actually have just completed on a vacant house, and the new owners aren't moving in for a while, and that's fine. So that situation you can still move. So if you want any clarity at all on the rules, we would like to think we're pretty much up to the minute on it, because obviously we're following it very, very closely. So please do give us a call and we'll talk you through it. But that's not the main reason, is it, for today's video?
No, somehow Sam and I have not killed each other for 3 years. 3 years.
Well, we've known each other for a lot longer than that. Because for those of you who don't know, Phil's actually my son-in-law. So we haven't actually killed each other for about 6 years, but we've been in business together for 3 years today.
3 years, yeah. I can't believe it's been 3 years. We'd have liked to celebrate it on better terms, but it just suspends the party. So every year, if you've been lucky enough to get an invite to our summer party, if you haven't, then we take bribes. This year's it's going to be postponed for a few months, probably September, October, something like that. But it'll be an even bigger party and celebration. But Sam and I just wanted to thank everyone in the local community for supporting us, taking us in and helping us do exactly what we wanted to do. every day Sam's been talking to local companies at 12 o'clock. And if you haven't seen those, check them out. But just things like that where we've been supported massively. So thank you to everyone that has supported us.
It's just been incredible, hasn't it? Because, you know, the South Lakes could be considered to be quite a small community. And there's a lot of business owners that have known each other and been around for 20, 30 years or more. And to say that we're a brand new business, 3 years old, and, you know, I mean, there are some businesses in the village that have been there over 100 years. But the way that they have supported us and along our way has just been phenomenal, hasn't it? It's been quite unprecedented, actually.
We've met some amazing people. Haven't we?
Yeah.
And even now, just look at we've got some amazing homes coming to market soon with some people with unbelievable stories, and it's a pleasure to be invited into those people's homes. And a lot of the time, we become friends at the end, thinking about people like Nicola Milner. Have you been around to supper yet?
No, we were supposed to go around last night. I was very sad not to go around, but yeah, we've got some lovely clients that have become friends, friends that become clients. And that's how we always want to do business, isn't it? We always want to do it on a very personal basis. We never go around suited and booted. We go around with the expectation to be able to help in any way we can. And I think the community has really supported us in that, haven't they? Yeah,
and some of the story, like I had no idea the power that we could have on people's lives, the impact we could have on people's lives before we opened. And some of the stories we're both extremely proud of. The Edelstons up in Keswick, they message me all the time. And yeah, there's been some amazing stories, hasn't there?
Callum and Rachel, congratulations again on your engagement. It's been a bit surreal because I know you got engaged out in Australia and had to come back early, but we sold their house for them for way over what they were expecting for it. And actually that's enabled them to start their new business. So we're, hugely proud of them and their story. So if we can be part of other people's success stories, it makes us even more happy. It's been fantastic. And, on a personal and professional basis, it's been a huge success, hasn't it?
Definitely. Yeah, I've not seen my kids in 3 years, but that could also be seen as a plus.
We all know that's not true. We've seen the videos of you getting home and Noah's in the bath and you've been playing football and yeah. So it's all good. We're a family like everybody else. We also just wanted to say a big thank you to our team. So, given that we've only been going 3 years, we're just trying to count it up. I think it's 7 team members now. These are all local people. We take that responsibility very seriously. So we're responsible for, significant income in those people's lives. That they're all, apart from your sister, they're all full time. And they're all missing us, and we're missing them. They've become like our family, and we're trying to support them through this situation as well. But they've supported us hugely. They've been absolutely phenomenal. And until they were told they couldn't come into work, they wanted to keep coming into work, didn't they?
I was thinking last night, from my memory, we've never had anybody leave by their own.
No, apart from Naomi, but she was starting her own business. So that's
but she wasn't AJ, was she?
No.
She wasn't. No. But from the actual agency, we've had nobody choose to leave, which is lovely, isn't it? So and there's been Rebecca, who's been with us now for 2.5 years. Hannah, who's put with me for over 2 years.
Known you for 20.
Yeah.
15, yeah. Yeah, we're very, very proud of them all. So James, Tilly, Laura, test from memory now, Lois, Edward, Maria, who's our newest fledgling, who is amazing. Laura, whoever said it? Hannah.
And Beck.
So
I think it was like 9, not 7, but
we're lucky enough to have the best team in the industry. We're very, very proud of them. So, and we've been carrying on with little Zoom calls and telling each other stupid jokes and keeping everybody's spirits up, just as they've been doing for us. So it's lovely to have such a lovely team. So the support of the community and support of our team and support of our clients has been really overwhelming in the last 3 years. We could never have hoped for what we've achieved, which is so much more than a business. It goes way beyond the business. We do way more than sell houses. We help people change their lives for the better, and in return they've done the same for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been yeah, it's been an amazing 3 years, and when we get back to normal, whenever that may happen, we can't wait for the next 3.
Yeah, and the next 3, We're here for the long term, aren't we? Well, we've got Ashdown Jones above the door. We can't really go anywhere, can we? We'd have to find an Ashdowns and a Jones to sell it to if we're going to sell. So yeah, big thank you and happy birthday to us. We should have little hats on. I was on the phone to Danielle Barker earlier on the lockdown lesson, telling us how to have a virtual party. Should have organised it with her to have little hats.
Yeah, we've not had any presents yet either. Maybe the postman's late.
I might go and get myself a bottle of Prosecco later to celebrate on my own.
Maybe.
From the Dixor. Anything else we wanted to say? I think that was it, wasn't it?
No, that was it. Well, just some positive news about, do you know the Chuckle Brothers? Yeah. Well, Paul from the Chuckle Brothers had the coronavirus, but he's now come out the other side of it. But he's going to stay in self-isolation to make sure he doesn't spread it to me or to you. And that's about the standard of my jokes.
That's even a joke.
Yeah, the to me to you bit.
To me to you.
Yeah, maybe you're too old. Maybe you don't get it, but it's a pretty funny joke.
I could teach you about the 2 Ronnie's jokes. That's probably the age of the people that are watching this. All right, well, look, whatever you're doing today, the sun has come out actually here in Windermere. It was pouring down with rain this morning. So whatever you're doing, stay active, stay well, stay happy and safe. And thank you again.
And we'll see you all soon in some of your living rooms and on here.
Yeah.
Bye.